toma mais.
I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break
guys doing? Oh, Chad, we're mixing it up again for you guys here today, so I hope you guys aren't sleeping. But it's time for Wall Street Sessions, baby. Hope you guys are locked and loaded. As you guys know, my name is Kigalezi, one of the two G's. And on my right over here, we've got Big Sexual Chocolate, the big man himself, aka Forex Insight. Bro, you've also got quite a long list of names at this point. But Ed, how you doing, my brother?
Doing good, doing good. How you doing, bro?
Hey, can't complain, can't complain. Chad, obviously the prop firm killer, he decided he's taking a break. He already absolutely smashed Nas. And Chris, I'm sure, is smashing some other things, hopefully, at the golf club. Giving us a good name, not a bad name, but he'll be back in action tomorrow. Obviously, he's got the prize giving, he's got all that stuff at the end of it, so he is completely off for the day. So he'll be back here with us tomorrow. But Chad, good one. Again, I'm going to still say, Jen, you had a great call on gold. End of the day, it was almost basically 100 pip move. I hope you took the profits there, because as I said to you guys, we're going to show you in a little bit. Those gold bars were on the table, so I hope you guys listened out and watched out for them. Because I mean, flip 100 pips, still 100 pips. It just looks crazy small on these charts now when we are now moving almost 500 pips again. But we're going to get into it. Hopefully it hasn't moved too much that we still have a chance to get in on the action. But without further ado, we're going to get into these markets. If you are new, make sure to hit the subscribe, drop a like. It will be greatly appreciated. It's all we ask from you guys on your side. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And before we get this ball rolling, as always, we are going to open up with a prayer. And I'll just ask you guys to come with us today. Get silent and bow your heads, and let's get into it. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all back here again this afternoon. Thank you for bringing this beautiful community of people together, where it's not about race, it's not about religion, it's not about all of that. We come together as one. We come together with one goal. We come together to better ourselves, to chase the perfection in your image. We come here to strive to help one another, whether it is on these charts or whether it's off the charts. We always talk about there's lessons to be learned in every little thing we do. We always try to bring inspiration, to show others of the miracles you've worked in our lives and what you're capable of doing for others in that answer. Lord, we pray that you please be with us today once again as we take on these charts. Again, not the easiest thing out there, but it's what we choose to do, and you give us that freedom to choose to do this. So once again, Lord, we pray this in your heavenly name, that you would be have your guiding hand of protection over us. And again, for those that all are in agreement here, that you may forth be coming and proclaim his name as our Savior and one and only. And we pray this in your heavenly name. Amen.
Amen.
Chad, if you guys are in agreement, you guys can drop that amen there in the chat. And let's get going. There we go. Beautiful stuff. Love seeing them coming in. Once we know where there's more than two, he is here and present with us. My 60 pips looks like nothing compared to that move on gold. Yeah, it is absolutely crazy stuff. But Chad, let's get right into it, and let's start off here. As you guys know the drill, no fundamental chat as there is still government lockdown. I did see earlier someone asking about if we know when it is. Guys, I can't tell you again. I'm not in office there with Trump. I can't tell you actually. Hey boys, 7 o'clock tonight. He's going to announce that he is ending it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. When we do look on the document side and the rumors, it's speculated to be the longest one we've ever had. If we look at the last one, it was basically a month, so that's where they are looking to the idea of 34, 35, kind of just after a month. So we're going to basically hold in thumbs first week of November, maybe second week November that they call it off. Now, in saying that, again, where they asked about how will the news releases happen, again, we've never been in a case where they doubled up on it. So because it was just short, let's say it ends on the end of the month, that Monday, Tuesday, they can quickly pump out the last month's NFP, CPR, anything like that, PPR, all the good stuff, and then still make it to the next one on that Friday, for example, the next NFP. But we've never been in that situation, so I don't know the protocol. I don't know how they're going to go about it. They could do an average of what happened last time and working into that, and it will just be a massive NFP release that comes out that Friday, almost like a double header. But again, it's uncharted territory. Even for us, it's uncharted territory. It's never happened before in history. So I can't give you an answer on that. We all kind of going to have to see what happens when we get to that point. But yes, once that government shutdown comes to an end, then they will catch up on all the fundamental events they have missed out on. Right. But let's get into it. Starting off with the dollar. As you guys know, I am still neutral. Big reason why. Keegan, are you neutral still? Again, I still believe if you've seen how all of these gaps did get closed like we were waiting for, there's still one open here on the downside. So we are still waiting for that one to be closed. Again, don't have to happen straight away. We traded up, making 4 gaps in a row before we closed one, and then started to close the rest of them and leaving that one. So Monday, Tuesday, if I say I'm bearish, I always like the idea that we trade bullish, then trade bearish after that. So where we are staying now could be a bit of a bullish one. I said to you guys, very, very simple stuff here if you think of it this way. As long as we stay above previous daily highs, Asia highs, we can be going for daily or 1 weekly pivot, where that can be our turnaround point for the rest of the week. But just monitor that area. Going over to NASDAQ, what are we monitoring there? Again, I said to you guys, very, very simple. I'm a bit more bullish, and the reason is purely because of US 30, even though NAS on price, if you think of it now, NAS is actually up 0.44% on the day. US 30 only up basically 0.3. But yet, when we talk on a technical and talk price on the chart, US 30 is leading. And we're using that as our indicator. So NAS, we really want to see it hold. Very, very similar idea. If it is going to turn around, I'm only going to be looking for that turnaround once we've either taken that previous weekly high, and if that's the case, once you break back into the Asia range, take a previous daily high, you see they move lower, Asia lows untested, and then we'll see they move to the downside. Otherwise, I am bullish. The same idea obviously goes over to US 30, and this is where you'll see what I was talking about. We have taken hold key areas, hold daily pivots, holding yearly, holding monthly, holding weekly. You can see the idea, but we're trading above candle highs, bodily closures, and that's what we like. On the 4 hour, you can see where we're starting to break structure, almost a nice little bit of a pullback pause candle, now starting to run it again. The big thing that I said to you the whole time as well, we just don't want to be trading underneath it. The minute we trade underneath it, this is where you're going to go to neutral. And if you get any entries, for example, break of structures, you're looking to the downside, Asia lows is untested, so you're still going to be looking for it. But if we're trading like this now, you've obviously had Asia highs, a sweep, failing to go lower, and now we trade bullish again. Daily R1 and previous weekly highs still on the charts. Then lastly, with gold, the one you guys are all talking about, remember, this is where I said to you guys, we are still very, very much bullish. One bearish candle does not mean we're in a bearish market. On the 4 hour, guys, before we get into it, that is basically your neutral of this 4 hour candle. Now, why is that the important one? This is the one that broke structure. All right, we can all agree on that. If you guys are battling, very simple, go over to a line chart. There you can see where the lows were. And again, we took that out. So very, very simple stuff there. But this is the candle that broke structure. Massive, massive candle. So you take the neutral of that candle. You can see basically where the EQ of that candle lined up. Lots of price sitting there. The same thing I said to you. If we hold that candle, we are going to go bullish. Now, you guys can see going into London session, or this is all Asia, so I wasn't worried about this. This is where London starts. We basically trade up. We held this area, and I always said to you guys, one thing about a range, what can you always predict about it, is when you range, when the volume comes to break out, it's going to be volume. And the biggest thing for us, breaking out of that range, mean we held that EQ, and we were going to have volume drive. So very, very nice trade there, absolutely running. Now, at this point in time, we just need to hope, do we get a pullback of any kind that we can then look to re-enter, as Linda teaches us? We haven't had any pullbacks yet, so we are going to anticipate one. Or do we just try and see, is this the high, and does this thing just start to absolutely collapse again now? So we're going to have to monitor that. But Chad, that is everything for me. Big Ed, over to you, my brother.
All right, Chad, heading off to baby NASDAQ on the daily chart. So I'm bullish on NASDAQ based on the price action that we've had. As we can see here, we had a little bit of a zone from previous all-time highs till about there, which we closed quite bullish above on Friday. Nice little bottom wick formed today, and now we're trading bullish. We are approaching where the average daily range is based on previous price action. So I would be anticipating a likely continuations of price action from here. I think we're probably going to go past average daily range and then maybe pull back a little bit to create that little bit of a top wick on the daily is what I would anticipate is probably going to happen for the rest of the session. If we zoom into recent price action, What I can see is we are approaching previous weekly highs, so we're going to see what happens there. If we get to previous weekly highs and we do not get any volume from there, if we can close back below that, I would anticipate that to be the reversal. What we could then possibly look at is previous Asian, oh, not previous Asian lows, current Asian lows are untested. So I would, if we can see a rejection of that previous weekly high, probably take that to Asian lows, and then I would anticipate probably from Asian lows, if we can find support there, that is when the bullish run will probably continue, stopping somewhere above Asian highs. That would be what my play is today. However, if we do find support here at Asian highs, we would see a bullish continuation from there, maybe to the daily R1. So that is roughly what I'd be looking for and expecting on NAS. If we go to US of 30, same, but a little bit different. Now we still have that open gap from Friday's massive bearish position open. So there is quite a bit of a gap open there. So I'm a little bit more neutral on US 30. We could see bullish continuations from where we are now. We could see a massive bearish drop. Anyone's guess there. US 30 doesn't seem to have traveled as far. We traded bearish first on the day, and then we are now retracing quite bullish. Again, Asian lows are untested. We also have this weekly pivot right at Asian lows, and we are bouncing off this little key zone right here. So what I would anticipate is probably seeing if we can get below this previous daily high again, hold that as resistance, I would look short towards Asian low, maybe even this weekly pivot. From there, it would be anyone's guess. So we'll see if we find support there. If we do find support there, I would then look to trade that for a bullish continuation.
Sorry there, it's good. Andre just checked Prodigy. I did send it there for you. And Chad, that's it. Round 2. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let go. If we do not find support at Asian low and we break through, I would then anticipate a bearish continuation, probably to that yearly resistance we have down there. So that's what my anticipations for US 30 is. Gonna see what price action does over the last little while now. And that's me done.
Here we go, Chad. Let's see what happens. Gold. You guys know the drill. That is what we're trying to lock in here for now. We're going to see what happens. Do we get the first pullback? And is Auntie Linda onto something? Let's wait and see. But I hope you guys are ready. Markets are looking quite alive today. So I am very, very happy to take these market conditions and see what we can get into. Thanks, Keeks, no problem. Let's see what is happening over there. Alright. Alright, what do these markets want to do? Is that our first pullback on gold? We need something a little bit more confirming for us than that. A buy off the first standard deviation of VWAP on gold could be an entry to look for. I don't know where that is, my brother. I don't have that indicator of Chris's. So I'm trading almost blind, considering that. Alright. But let's see what gold's gonna give us, if it's gonna give us something. Andre, I hope you're watching the cracker there, bro. You need a TP.
Cracker, cracker, cracker.
W keys. All good, brother. All good. Busy typing. Oh, thanks. If anything, bro, I would rather, if I was you, I'd say go break even on it. I mean, you are you were at a point more than 80% to TP. If it comes down now, it could get nasty. So I would be break even. That's me personally, but
Be brave, sir. Let it get nasty.
obviously do whatever you want.
Be a degen. You can do it.
Come on, gold. Let's see if you want to play ball here today.
Oh, that's what's not making sense.
No, so there you would have taken a break even now. But that's, as I say, up to you if you're still holding that. Come on, gold. Play ball here today. Guys, I told you retest 43.30. Okay, but it failed. It hasn't tested 43.30 yet. There's 43.30, my brother. So we haven't tested it yet. Oh, now it's 28. Because even 28, we still haven't tested, brother. You're so short. Come on, gold. What do you have for us here today?
Is gold golding?
No. Rixie, I know he did call it this morning. But it is a little bit short. No, so we give him his flowers. He did call it. But it is short though. Come on, gold. Let's see what you got here for us. My trading stop loss in at 4,300 trailing. Alright. We're waiting here on gold. Keys, you've transitioned from trading less indices to more gold. Yeah, the volumes on gold at the moment, bro. And we have a strat that absolutely is killing gold, so I'm happy, yeah, bro. Keeps gold Yo, Jen, I don't know what you see at 95, but I think maybe I need to listen to you. I mean, you did call like a sniper trade this morning. So if I see this thing holds at 95, I'm taking that trade with you. Off the rip, Keegs. Bro, if it holds, yeah, off the rip, bro.
Some things are meant to be fair. I know you left me down and out.
Off the Ripski, and hope Linda is on our side. What? Vault funded 25% off with code TO25. Enjoy yourself. What code is that?
What's it called?
TO25.
Terran.
I was gonna say, where the hell did that code come from? Yo, we get a 15 and everyone else is in 25s, yeah. Let's go. Oh yes. We're waiting here, guys. Alright, Chad. I could get my hair cut over here, but that is the position we are in on gold. We're gonna go with the 100 stop loss just because these market conditions are insane.
Buy the first pullback.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna go break even. I know that's hectic, but it's already because that, before you guys realize, that already was a 50 pip move. So I'm break even already.
How much movement is going on in gold right now?
If that is a
yeah,
chat, I'm out there.
Gold is
But that
insane
is
right
just
now.
because, yeah, Chad, that is 50 is 50 there for you. Quick. I'm in and out, lol, W's. Chad, check it out there. There's 50 pips for you.
Gold is insane
So,
right now.
I took a break even before AS. That is still a win. That is, like, that there, Chad, is absolutely crazy. Yo. So the two accounts, the funded account took a break even. The personal account, it closed because that I stick to 50s 50. So just so you guys see, I'm not talking rubbish here. There is, and just look how tiny that looks, Chad. On the funded account, check how tiny that looks. That is so funny. But yeah, the personal took a break even. But 50 pips, Chad, that is actually crazy at that point. 50 or nothing, good call there, Keegs. Volume is high, yeah. I took 40 W's. W Keegs, I took 50, alright. I love that the guys are sticking to the rules. Because, Chad, just that I'm not, the guys that have learned OES, they know we taught them 50. You take 50. So I love that the guys are listening to what the rules are. I didn't even have time to set stop loss. W took 50 as well. Awesome stuff, guys. Great one there. Use code chalked for 66% off. Sorry, supposed to be Keeks. This auto correction is getting on my nerves. Nah, it's all good, no problem. Hashtag be a legend. Hashtag smash a like. There we go. But yeah, chat. I mean, flip. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. But yeah, market conditions are just crazy right now. Oh, I must have setting up a second account and missed. Lol, yeah. No, it's super quick, guys. These market conditions, if you sleep in, you're gonna miss stuff. It's still valid though, like this thing can still go, but I wouldn't want to be sitting through stuff. Because like I said, if we ran a normal 50 now, if you just missed TP, I mean, you nearly would have been out on stop loss now. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we ran 100. But yeah, I mean, Chad, to think of it, that's 150. It looks stupid in these conditions. So for now, I mean, the trade's still valid. SA Bank's now coming for the CFD market. Standard Bank currently revamping Shift and Investec launch Clarity. All right. But hasn't Clarity been around for a while? Am I imagining that? Hey, Chad? Where's Fobs and the guys that are all in with Investec? Hasn't Clarity been around? What leverage size should we use for XM, bro? That's 100% up to you. I obviously don't know what your account size is, so that's up to you. They've been okay, yeah. But Standard Bank coming to the party now as well is interesting. No trade yet for you. Has the Power Ranger made a comeback yet?
Power Ranger took a break even on Friday.
Oh.
And yeah, so we're seeing now what's going to happen this week.
So at least we've migrated from those losses back to break evens.
Back to break evens.
Right.
Well, it was true to what's this thing? True to the stats. We took 3 losses in a row, then a break even, which is exactly what you expect from the stats. If we're going to a losing streak, it's never more than 3 in a row.
Okay, and then
So-
on the
so
stats,
now-
when do you get a win?
So based on the stats, we're due for a win. We can take 1 or 2 more break evens or a win today, based on if past performance equates
Alright.
to current performance.
But that you can't guarantee.
That we
because
can't
this is not
guarantee.
financial advice,
This is
and
not
past
financial
performances cannot guarantee future performances on the market, Chad.
So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens vandaag.
Interesting. VBS Bank coming through with... Alright. Don't trade the other one for the day. Yeah. This 50 is 50 movement, making 10 traders greatest. Oh, wait. Brian. Brian, did you take that bar? Please tell me you did. Brian, I'm going to have 2 things here for you, okay? We are in class now. You either would have taken that same bar I just took, or you took it over here. You took this bar off the daily pivot. 4274. Over here, 4278. One of those 2. Anywhere else, I don't see why you wouldn't have not taken it. I was in earlier, bro, from the kicked DBP. What the hell is DPP? Daily pivot. Okay, so you were in there. All right. Brian, I'm understanding you, bro. Haha. May you give me some clarity about stop loss at funded account? It says on the rules stop loss is mandatory. Can I set it up after the entrance, or it should be placed with the opening a trade at the same time? Karina, I'm gonna have the best person answer that for you. Ed, answer the question, please.
You can set it after you've entered your trade. I believe you have 2 minutes to put your stop loss in. Something of the sort.
All right, there you go. So
But there is some leeway. You can put it in after the fact.
okay. I do remember that I had a fight with the guys about this, and I said it is absolute crap because that means you can't use one-click trading.
Yes.
So I know there is a stop loss rule, but as it's saying, then probably a leeway that you have, let's say, 2 minutes to set that stop loss. So yeah, it is mandatory. You have to have a stop loss, and that's just, I mean, good risk management.
Yeah.
But
even on that, if you have like a manual stop in your head or whatever, you can set your stop loss 1,000 pips away as long as it's there somewhere.
there we go.
That
And if the
counts.
risk guy didn't know, the owner must know. And we have Cribber that tell you at the opening of the trade, you can set it. So there, hope that helps. Being in the bar on gold since Friday evening. Oof, Chad, we got these absolute monsters. in the chat.
Swing! Batter.
Gareth, I'm gonna take a guess. You entered at 4185.70. Let's even give you leeway. 41.86. You got in there, and you've been holding, my brother. No, I'm taking the piss here. I'm sure you took somewhere there. I know you probably didn't snap it. If you did, I don't have words. But I know you probably did enter somewhere of these lows. And then, yeah, monster trade, bro. Y'all want to rebuild it up slowly. Keeks, did you YOLO your FTMO phases like 4% risk? No, my brother. No, I didn't. Let's just give you an idea here, my brother. Okay, so let's take this move here. Break above Asia highs daily pivot. So same idea of what Brian did. Okay, let's do it like this for you. Let's just say this. You break, now you have it. And technically over here, it's a valid point. So you enter, like I'm just using this as an example for you guys. The 50 pip stop, which we are normally using, because what happens? Now you've also taken out the low, and you've taken out previous daily low, which means you're breaking back in. But you know what? We'll even be lenient. We'll say, you know what? Shit, you still took the 100 pip, okay? You took the 100 pip. If you were risking 1% now, you still could have caught a 4% trade on that. Now, where I say to the guys, I do get aggressive when I'm up on the account. So I always say this, and you guys will see this. When I start an account, I will take my 1-to-1 or 1-to-2. Why? Because now I'm in profits. Now I'm in profits, I can get aggressive. Then I can risk 2% a trade. 2% a trade, same logic. With a 4R, what happens? There's 8% for you. And I won't go more than that. So again, they're going quickly, and this is the one thing. So there's a post I'm putting out today, and that purely comes to opportunity. Now, if you guys remember, very, very simple stuff. When I got almost my max allocated funding the last time, go back to the markets and go look what was happening there. That's when we had the insane US 30 conditions. I'm just taking advantage of the opportunities the markets are providing me. So where now, in a day of trading, I get literally the opportunity of catching 400, 500, 300 pips, where a normal day of trading, I was catching 60, 80, a good day was 100 pips. So I'm just taking advantage that there is a lot more volume on the markets currently, and that's all it is. But as I say, when I am aggressive, 2%, but I won't go more than that. And that is purely for a challenge account. Once it's in phase 2 or the account's live, I no longer do that. One cannot be aggressive with equity edge, because if you lose 1% per trade, they chalk you. Damn.
Lose how much? If you lose 1%?
Yeah.
Only 1%?
Did you take a trade this morning, Keeks? No trade this morning, my brother. Nothing for us. And then driver got cream today. Ay. So yeah, nothing this morning, and then we caught this quick little banger over here. Into the previous daily low. Oh, beautiful, brother, beautiful. Friday's previous daily low. Big trade this year. This thing as well can run, guys. This can still run quite nicely. When you look at a 4 hour, you've taken all of this, especially when you can see we have volume. Once this 4 hour flips, this thing's gonna run. I'm telling you guys now. So if you want to be a trader, you want to hold, go for it. But this thing's gonna run for those highs again. I'm just not greedy for it. So one I could, they chalk me because of commissions after a 1% loss. That is crazy.
I know what that feels like.
Chad, you know what I love this story, but there's people who traded themselves out of insane drawdowns to break even, and then they were still down because of commissions.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened. I was like, you know, when you're like, no, man, why does it feel like this drawdown never ends? I've taken so many wins. What's going on? Let me look at the actual like trade history. I'm like, P&L wise, I should be up 2%. Still in drawdown. I couldn't freaking believe it.
That was so funny, bro.
I was like, this drawdown never ends. What's going on here?
Hey, Keys in there, what's up? Hold until 43.74, fingers crossed. I believe it can happen. Okay, 2G trading, sorry, but I'm confused now. Is it a 2-minute rule to place stop loss after entry, or does one have to place stop loss at the same time as taking the entry? No, so Richard, the minute you place it, so let's say I'm using one-click trading, because that's where the whole idea with this comes from. Because if you're using buy stops or limits, or not buy necessarily any limits or stops, you can set it right off the rip. But if you're using one-click trading, where Chris was just saying at the open of the trade, because what he's meaning is, like Ed said, you've got a window of basically 2 minutes, give or take. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and I'm going to say you've got a 1 minute window, just so you know you're safe. Once you open that trade on a one click, so once you press buy or you've clicked sell, you've got 60 seconds. There is no window. Okay. Devil's advocate says you have no window now. You've got... But how do we monitor this thing, Chris?
That is news to me.
Because what if a guy's having like, again, okay, now we're back to this. What if a guy has bad internet connection? You have to open with a stop loss. Okay, well, so how do you open a trade with a stop loss or one-click trading?
You don't.
Richard, so you see me figure this out at the same time, yeah? You don't. So we can't use one-click trading. Everything gets timestamp. You don't. How do you enter the markets then? You don't. So you have to...
How do you do a market execution?
Wait. Hold on. I need to see something, yeah? So if I'm here and I want to go trade market execute.
Are you sure? Because
okay, Chad, hold on. Okay, wait. So you don't trade when you have bad connection. That's also very true. But okay, work with me here, Chad. Okay, we're gonna look at this now. Click on the symbol, yeah. So once you're here, if you click on it, you're gonna have trade at the top. So trade will be your first one, the red button. You guys can see that you can click trade. You're still gonna have market execution. So the minute, I've obviously chosen your lot, the minute you choose buy or sell, it will still enter immediately. But you'll see your stop loss is there. So you can enter your stop loss first in the meantime. So Chris, correct me if I'm wrong on this, because technically, if I don't know where I'm going to be entered yet, because markets are still moving while I'm doing this, are they able to just put, let's say, a number in here on the stop loss? Just put a number in. Let's say you click buy, and then you can go adjust the stop loss to where it needs to be. Would that make sense? Or would you already have to put it in? Click on the symbol, then you can enter your stop loss and then press buy as long as you have a stop. Yes, okay, Chad. So there we go. That's how you're going to do it. So as you say, you go here, just put a random number in there. You go, you just tap it. It already puts a number for you. So just tap it, click buy, for example, now, and then you're going to go back and you can adjust the stop loss afterwards. But there you've entered and you have a stop at the same time. All right, we figured it out there for you, Chad. But you can't set your S. You can. I just did it, bro. 2G's record a video. I think we're going to have to. Is this for the funded account only? Risk, man. Is this for fundeds or challenges?
You're going to have to ask Chris, my guy. That is news to me.
All right. The system needs to calculate the max risk based on your stop loss. Yes. Okay. Only funded accounts.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I frustano.
Chad, I'm going to give this man creds.
Mm.
You know you play a lot of golf. If you can sit there swinging and doing all of this and putting and still on your phone answering questions on the stream at the same time.
Oh, he's either having a fantastic game or a cuck game.
Yeah. I will give him credits for that one. Technically, you can only have your stop loss as a 1% per trade. Checks, but I just got home. Oh, okay. So no one-click trading or on taking the trades on your laptop. Okay, but on the rules it says one can't widen stop losses after entry. Yo, guys, I don't deal with the risk team, guys. This is where
we need to sit with that.
I'm figuring this out.
We need to sit with that.
All right, Cribbo says there is no such thing. All right. He's got time because he's always hunting for his balls. Keys, I love XM. Did a withdrawal request at the beginning of stream and just got it in my account. Beautiful stuff, brother. That's still a bit long. I mean, that was 30 minutes. But great stuff, my brother. Stop loss and BE. You are these Volfund rules. If your stop loss is set by mistake, more than risk limit, it's a stop breach. Now I got you, boys. Yeah, will be in development. You can change your stop loss after entry. 60C, because how will you trail stops? That's also very true. What is the difference between the XMC rewards and your cashbacks? I think they calculate it differently. So XMC rewards is based on your trading and your trade histories and stuff with XM. So for example, with XM, you obviously have bronze, you have silver, you've got gold, all of that. And that's based on your tiers, on how much money firstly you've deposited and how much you've traded lots with them, and then you go up in the tiers. And as you go up on the tiers, you get access to different things. Our rebate is plain. It doesn't matter if this was your first, let's say, $500 you deposited and traded with us, you're still going to get the same amount if it's the 20th time you've deposited $500 in trading. It's irrelevant on your trade history with us. Cashbacks are straight into your account daily, and yeah, they come in at the end of the day. I am live, Keeks. Most of my trades have stop loss, but there are 2 or 3 trades that don't have a stop and they have been closed. Damn, okay. Legend, that's obviously with VF, eh? Alright. Chad, I'm just saying, this is what we were talking about here, because very quickly, look at this. This is a 150 pip move. That's sell right there. That's happening. Cashbacks you earn every day, correct, Kyle? But you can move your stop loss after trades, but in the risk limit. All right. Even if you cuck, you get money back. TJ, I know most of my trades are stop loss, but they've been closed with Vault. Yeah. Where can we see these rules regarding the mandatory stop loss not seen in the FAQ? I don't know, guys. As I said, this is news for me. I'm not going to fight you guys on this one. It's in your interview. And your funded agreement. Okay, so one can widen the stop loss after entry if going into a bit of drawdown, understanding that one can trail the stop as it goes into profits, but what if it goes into drawdown? Does one take the loss and re-enter, or can one widen the stop to 1.5% or max 2% stop loss? That you, son. I feel, okay, while we wait for Chris to answer you there, I feel you would be able to take it down, because if I'm correct, as long as Max 2%. Yeah. So as long as the risk that's active on the account is 2%, or the total of a 2%. So let's say you were 1%, you can widen it to 2, but I just think you can't go past 2. So yeah, we need a new risk guy. I must have used the one-click trading and then put stop loss in immediately, and it worked. Prop firms are just headaches, not gonna lie. It makes much more money to try and trade your private account with good risk money. Is cashbacks a percent of your profits, or how does that work? Yo, guys, there's a lot of questions here today. There's always unnecessary rules that doesn't just make sense. Why is it that needed in the phase account? New risk guys, Ed. Teacher trading oaks here, but not here. Just my 10 cents. Would it not be better to see these rules and know everything before purchasing the account? One step, 1%. Two step is 2%.
Eugene, they are in the FAQs and all that on the website. So all the rules can be viewed and studied before you purchase the account.
No, but Chris did say there the about max 2% and all that. That is in your risk interview.
No, but it should be. I swear I saw it in the thing because we had I pointed this out.
It's also in the legal documents.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Because I posed the same question and I was pointed to it. Yeah.
On the website. There we go. We're waiting here for gold, guys. Old Goldilocks. To be fair, we actually had our trade already though, so. But see if something else happens. Yeah, you can go read through the T's and C's. The Chad is keeping Chris on his toes here this afternoon.
Terms and conditions.
You can see the man is married to a lawyer, Chad.
Yeah, we made sure.
All you need to do is read, lol. Hey.
There it is.
You know
Chad.
when you guys say this,
Yeah,
it honestly makes me feel bad.
You can put it on my screen. I have it there.
I've never read any of my funded contracts.
Have you never read?
Actually, to be fair, no. I read my very, very first one because I wanted to know how much money they were taking. that was it.
Chad, right there. The maximum allowable risk per instrument in funded accounts is capped at 2% of the account's equity. Right there. And you can find that on the website, terms and conditions. But wait. Let me make this a little smaller so you guys can see. Right there. Terms and conditions.
There we go. I'll also explain clearly in the morning. Chris keeping the risk guy on his toes. Brian, let's not talk about that. Wait, what did TG trading home early, not in the prize giving. Oh. Oh. Chris, your job was to give us a good name there, BMW, bro. Not be like, hey, we're gonna take these boys' money and we're gonna teach them a lesson in golf. Cribber is a legend, man is golf, you must still answering question. Alright. Nothing for you yet, Itzky.
Not yet. Not yet. We're patiently waiting. What I would be looking for now, because we've broken and closed above, I would want a candle, either this one or any of the next ones, to retest the top of this range, close bullish above it, and now take a stop above that. So we'll see. What I don't like, however, is we've just had one singular bullish push since the open. So I'd prefer actually if I had a little bit of a pullback back in the range and then another pull out of it would be preferable. Because this range is 110 pips basically.
Sorry guys, I just need to... Jin, what are you on? Like, let's say you went with the 50. There's your 1-to-1. You've already hit 50. And there you nearly 100. Jin, what have you been doing? Jin snapped gold this morning, and now you snapped the buy again. Because I remember we spoke about this. I still said I was going to take it with you, and then I wasn't paying attention now. What the hell? That is first standard deviation on gold. Okay. Yeah, bro. Well done, Jin. I did say I was going to take that one with you, but I was not paying attention. And that thing is absolutely rocketing right now. To the pip. Cribbo, are you in something there, my brother? Are we making Cribbo great again this week? Just please tell me you didn't trade indices. That's all I'm asking. Waiting for my buy now. Okay. Check the Discord. Ooh, let's see what this man's up to. Cribbo's in an Epsom salt bath probably. Alright, I see what you're watching there. Making Cribbo great. I like this setup though, Cribbo, if you get it. I'm not gonna lie, body's a little bit broken, not golf fit, and hitting bombs all day, it takes a toll on the body.
Fitness is specific.
Oh, oh, Chris, you can't be in, bro. Don't tell me you're in. You're lying if you took that. That is naughty if you took that. You cannot be in. Not in, oh. US 30. Not doing much. Pretty much where it's been the whole session since market open. Well, actually, it is a little bit up. I know this was the cracker trade there for you guys that always asking what the cracker was. That was the cracker there today. So yeah, that's what happened with the cracker. Before guys are gonna be like, Keegan, you're saying that's what happened with the cracker. But did that really happen with the cracker? You guys can see it for yourselves. There were the buys above there. 46,432. 46,432 buys above, and this was the first candle that closed there. Bang. The rest was history. But back to gold. So close, yeah. 170 pips. Damn. Jen, I hope you aren't sitting there forever waiting on it. Drive photo, put to show, they say. So the party was off. Chris, if you zoom in. Days keys, I took some profits on it. Great, my brother. Is gold going to give us another one here today? Chad, why are y'all so quiet? It is literally Monday, guys. I really hope you guys are not busy blowing up already. Key's going to rip it now if we close bullish. Yeah, I'll rip it with you, my brother. Only thing is, do we go 50 stop? I went 100 stop earlier, bro, but yet I took a 50. So, yeah, it's a bit wild. I feel like if we closed, yeah, bro, I would want to see a 50, and the reason I'm gonna say that is purely because if ideally this closes above that and we get that entry here, I want to see volume. I don't want to see this thing, if anything, like it can hover a bit but then break. I don't want to see it still pulling back in this stuff. So I feel I would go for a 50 here. 100 is real mango. The only problem is, bro, I can't watch you now. You're gonna be like, we go 50, and then secretly you're gonna enter with 100. Is this a family chat? I'm going 50. There we go, Chad. You only live once.
Be brave, sir.
You only live once. If we go 100 stops, might as well start take. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, bro, we'd have to be going 150. Chris has a 200 stop loss. Ed, you still not eating anything, bro?
Nope. Still waiting. Patiently waiting.
Just rip it, bro.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Some of us care about protecting our funds.
Scared money never made money, bro.
Hey, bro, I still got plane tickets to Durban to buy.
What are you gonna do before?
Worlds.
Oh damn.
Next week, Friday.
Oh damn.
Speaking of which, I need to apply for leave. What's Chris's email again?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that on Cribbo, if you don't rip now, bro. Chad, okay, I'm in gold again. We are back in this for round 2 with a 50 stop. Where is 1 to 1 there? So this is already. Alright, chat. That's 50 again. I am out.
Did you just take that?
Yeah.
Shit.
We are out of that, Chad. That is as easy as you like it. Quick, 50 is 50. Brian, can we take these shots to WhatsApp? The boys are eating here. Golfed entirety and smacked a 50. I will be great again this week. Why make your trading life tough? Just put in the work. Oh. For real. See you guys in the morning. Yeah, that's it, chat. I don't think we're gonna force anything. We're chilling just a little bit. Itski, how's it going on your side there, bro?
A decision will be made in 2 minutes if I'm entering or not.
Ooh.
2 minutes, Chad. 2 minutes. Although if we close back in this range, it's going to invalidate it. Although I hope it does close inside, and then we get an entry going intra range. 'Cause I think a pullback is on the cut.
So there you have your quick 100 pips on gold for the day, Chad.
There we go. Do it. Alright, Chad, 20 seconds.
Ooh. Are you going for it?
Oh, this is a knife edge. With it. Right, let's see here. Okay, Chad, that closed. Let me make sure here. Okay, I closed above the range. We're gonna take a buy stop there. 40 pippers. Not my favorite trade, but we'll take what the market gives and see what happens.
Gold absolutely wrecking now, Chad.
Let's make sure I'm in on both accounts here. And we're in, Chad. Let's see what happened. Okay, so what must happen now is we're gonna go break even when we hit that spot there. 60 pips into profits will go break even. TP just under all-time highs. Although if we do smack into all-time highs, we could expect some continuations there. But we'll see. I don't like where this trade is positioned. We're currently rejecting the daily R1. What is this? Currently rejecting. Just wait for my indicator to load. The daily R1. Currently rejecting daily R1. We've already gone about 120 pips bullish since market open. So what could easily happen is we could get a situation where we bounce off the daily R1, retrace somewhere here, probably test out this engulfing candles sort of breakout level before continuing bullish. So we could get taken out here. Also, this would be a great point for the market to reverse overall, bouncing off that daily R1, breaking back into the range and then going bearish for the rest of the day is also a distinct possibility. So not the cleanest setup, but rules are rules, and a mechanical entry model is a mechanical entry model. So we're in on this, and we'll see.
There we go.
So yeah, the only management here is going break even when we get to 60 pips up, and then it is break even or TP. If we don't hit that break even level, then it's just a stop. Simple management strategy. I'm very glad I entered now so I can go gym in peace. These trades are a mission to look out for when I'm in the gym trying to do my thing. So inconvenient. So inconvenient.
Yeah, you gotta be locked in. You gotta be locked in for greatness.
Although I will admit my favorite Power Ranger trade of all time. In the gym, I'm warming up, doing my thing. The alarm goes off. I'm like, okay, buy stop, stop loss, take profit, set alarms. By the time I was done with my warm up routine and walking to the squat rack, alarm goes off. I'm like, oh, I can go break even. Yeah. Set the alarm for TP, set the alarm for break even. By the time I was done with squats, I was like, oh, TP hit. I'm like, that was convenient. That was lacquer. Trading in the gym. No Kalulu, no Kalala.
The boys are just destroying the market.
That was such a good time. That was such a good time. That's what I was like, you know what? Mechanical entry models. They're the one.
Yeah.
No thinking, no strategizing. Just like when I see this, I go.
Yeah, sometimes they're a bit uncomfortable, I won't lie.
like this, where you're like, oh, that's a cuck position to enter from, but okay.
Yeah, it's you sit there and you're like, ooh, do I really want to do this?
Do I really want to? Although, every single time I've been like, every single time apart from one, but every single time this year I've looked at it, I'm like, oh, that's a cuck position. That's the one that's stress-free TP.
That's the one that, yeah.
Stress-free TP. Dan, Ed, my Planet... Am I still on that Planet Fitness app? You should let me know. Like, I am very, very not clued up on if I'm still on that app or not. Oaks took my likeness, took my classes. I found out, I think a week after I was on there. They're like, hey, you know you're in Planet Fitness. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Since when?
When were you in Planet Fitness?
Oh, dude, there's a whole online app thing.
Hey.
So we were first with Zone Fitness, and I was part of that whole project. And then they repurposed some of that for Planet Fitness without me knowing.
Gold pumping. Gold's dumping on my side, brother. I don't see what you see. But gold is dumping. I don't necessarily see what you are seeing. It was pumping. It's now dropped almost 100 pips. Yeah. So I'm not too sure what you're seeing, brother, but yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. A few months ago you were there, yeah.
A few months ago still. Jeez, guy, I haven't worked for that company in years.
Chad, have an amazing rest of your day. Keegs, I took 3% today. Massive props to you, bro. Be blessed. Have a good one, brother.
Shard Oak.
Enjoy it.
Chad, we're approaching a 1:1 on here. So if you are scared money, that'll be a good time to exit. It's a nice little 40 pip TP. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Come on, tap it, tap it. Tap it out kind as a win for the stream. Come on. Give me that 1 hour. Hey, Chad. 1:1 TP hit. W is in the Chad. W is in the Chad. There we go. Keegan fed you a win. I've fed you a win. You can call it right now. Call it a Monday one. Don't be greedy like me. What was Brian saying? Don't take these orb swings. They don't work. Take your win and walk away.
Go.
Take your win and walk away. There you go.
You guys heard it there first. But Chad, we are going to get ready to wrap it up, yeah. Any closing remarks then from you there, Ed?
Chad, yeah, man. Solid for the Monday. Thank you for welcoming me into this space. Yo, it's only Monday, so don't lose nothing. Don't ruin your week, day 1 of the week. There's 4 more trading days to go.
There we go, Chad. But yeah, Ed, thanks for stepping in. Chad, was a very, very good day on the markets. 100 pips on gold. Bonan gave you guys trades this morning. Ed's giving you a nice trade now as well, so you guys are definitely eating. But Chad, we're gonna love and leave you guys. We're gonna see you guys same place, same time as always tomorrow, so don't go anywhere. Make sure to just drop a like before you leave. It really is appreciated and it helps the channel grow. But other than that, Chad, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.